Darkside made this?
This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies is true first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real. This the rant of the real. Everybody telling lies is true first, so it's fuck how they do feel. Or you for real? Man, put that on your mama, you a gangster and you got more shit for real.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Rant to the Real, the pod where real niggas get on here and rant. This is the number one podcast in the top 50, 60, and 100. I am your host, Uncle Trav, the hardest worker in the game. Now let's start your day off with eggs, bacon vibes. And I'm the fucking vibes, yo. I always bring y'all these immaculate vibes. You can't recreate this. This is one of a kind vibes, you know. You can't find this anywhere else. This is different. It's a good day. I'm actually not recording 10 minutes before this supposed to be out. So you know what? We gotta give a round of applause, A, to the fact that I can record this at 3 a.m. and have it out by 6, all in one day. And the fact that I'm actually doing it ahead of time, days before the deadline. So, you know what? It's amazing. I wanted to put some lights up to add to the Christmas theme, but I don't have a little bit of lights. I got a lot of lights, and that's just too much lights to have in this room. So it didn't work out that way. But since it's festive, I got my favorite Christmas sweater on. You feel me? We're doing it big. I actually really like this sweater. So the job let us wear Christmas sweaters as, just something to do. It's holiday themed. It's festive. It gets the people going. Like, people genuinely liked it. Or the people that we service liked it. And some people at the job liked it. I loved it. I did one every single day that I had to work. But out of all of them that I had, this is my favorite one. Maybe I'll wear another one on the next one. Who knows? You might get lucky, you might not. But anyways. So they let us wear this Christmas sweaters, and this was the last one for my day of the week. And this sweater was just fire. It's cozy, it's warm. Like, I will wear this again going out. The other ones, not so much. Maybe one of the other ones, but not the other one for sure. And it's a good idea. More companies should push the line, see where they can, where they'll let people sit and, see how long or how fast or if someone fucks it up or breaks policy. You could wear a sweater but keep it appropriate. You could wear a hat, but it can't be, sports or something. Just a little something to shake the table, make people feel alive. Yeah, I mean, let them know, hey, try something funny. Let's bring the company morale up. Let's do something different than fucking pizza parties, Wear some wacky fucking sweaters. Let's show some happiness, Santa Claus is coming to town. We got to do it big, or we don't do it at all. So yeah, this is one of my favorite Christmas sweaters. There was another one. It was Star Wars themed, and I liked it, but Star Wars over Kirby, not so much. What's crazy is a lot of people saw it, and a lot of people understood, Kirby, Nintendo, they got it. But there was this one lady who just didn't fucking get it. She thought it was Pokemon. And I had to explain to her, no, right time period, right company, Nintendo also has the IP for it, but wrong game. And she tried to argue me down that it was the right one. Multiple people, including myself, told her, no. But she could not understand it. And it's like, if you ask someone a question, they tell you the answer, you should probably believe them. They didn't tell you was wrong, and then mansplain that you were right and extra steps. Like, no, bitch, you was wrong. I'm trying to tell you what it was. Like, yeah, you were in the right ballpark. You're just not playing the right sport. Fucking Christ, yo. But yeah. Nice festive Christmas sweaters. Yeah, my nose wasn't plugged till I came here and sat down trying to talk to y'all. Y'all have made me sick around this bitch. It's probably the unbalanced, unhinged weather. 1 minute it's 25 degrees and it's a blizzard outside. You know, hide your kids, hide your wife. It's a possibility. We all might die. And then, next thing you know, it's 50 degrees outside. So it's like, how do we go from a whiteout to people crashing into shit? It's 20 degrees, feels like 2, to, I don't know, what is it, like 40 degrees outside right now? This is crazy. Yesterday it was literally fucking 19 degrees. This inconsistent weather. I hate this shit so much. Just let it snow, let it stay. And what's crazy is, an hour away, they get fucking pelted with snow. It doesn't stop. They get the Christmas Wonderland, and we maybe get a little brush over. It's like, what's the difference? It's an hour. You might as well just keep on blowing that shit this way. It's amazing what 80 miles will do, or distance-wise. Also, like, a lot of people that live out in the country from, like, where I live, they say they have, like, tornadoes and shit, and they're, like, 40 minutes away. They'll get the tornadoes, but we don't get those advisories and warnings and shit. We don't get those 100-mile-an-hour winds. We probably get 40. We ain't getting nothing that's going to destroy some shit. Maybe push your garbage can down the street. Might break a branch or two, fall on your car, but that's the worst that's gonna happen. Ain't nobody really worried about that. Well, that's a lie. If a branch fall on my car, I'd be pissed. I'd be livid. Someone gotta pay for this shit. Well, let's get into it. The meat and potatoes. Why are we here today? The DEA has added the terrorism charge to Luigi Mangione. We fell. We couldn't pronounce his name last time. That's the CEO healthcare shooter. And I find that real interesting because they already know that if they take him to trial, it's just going to be a waste of everyone's time. They already know that 12 people were not unanimously convict him. They already know this. So instead of, the horse and pony show, they said, fuck it. You know what we'll do? We'll just convict, we'll throw a terrorism charge on. Now when you start throwing on terrorism charges, shit like that, you ain't got the same rights. You don't get a speedy trial. You don't get a jury of your peers. You don't get all that shit no more. That shit is cut. Now you get whatever they say you get. I don't think you get a free lawyer anymore. You could. I don't know what that fully entails. I've never been convicted of terrorism. I've never had terrorism charges, so I couldn't tell you. Probably could look it up, but no. But I do know that you don't get a jury, and I understand. And I do know you don't get a speedy trial. You get whatever the fuck they say you get. So, he could sit there for quite a long time, like a very long time, and that's crazy because you already know you got this man. And the crazy thing is, with the amount of evidence they said they found on him, the gun, the manifesto, all this other shit they said he had, and they got them dead to rights. You know, you feel me? You got everything you need. So why not take the trial? I mean, if he's convicted of it, regardless, he gonna do the time. They want that boy sitting in the feds. They don't want him sitting in the state. They want him to serve his whole time. Because they know in the state, if he was to get convicted, what do he get? 20 years, do half, be home. He'd be back by 40, 38 the latest. I don't know how old he is. Let's just say he'd be back by 40. He wouldn't do the whole thing. You sit him in jail. You sit him in the feds on terroristic charges, on terrorism. He gets convicted. You give him 40, 60. He got to do that whole fucking thing. And he don't get no chance to to bitch about it. You doing that whole time, my boy. You're doing that whole 40. And I'm assuming people with those kind of attachments go to a certain prison. So you probably don't get to go to the regular feds. You probably go to some shit underground where they do experiments on you. Where you in there with them Mexican gang members and what's some other niggas that the 9/11 niggas. What the fuck is the people called? The Taliban, but I forgot the specific name for them. I can't. Al Qaeda. Yeah, that's what the fuck. I knew it would come to me. You been there with them. You smoked one person. You shot one person. And now you about to sit in there in jail with motherfuckers that blew up buildings and shit. What was it, the Boston bomber? You in there with him. I think he's still alive, too. You sitting around with crazy motherfuckers like them. Hell no. Feds know what they doing. They know damn well they can't convict this nigga, so they did anything they can. Just keep pulling strings. They like, fuck it. The people love him. I don't know if you guys seen that photo op of them walking him. Mind you, this is just some super smart nigga that killed one fucking dude. It's not like he went on a whole tangent, placed bombs around the city and killed 12 people. Like, he killed one fucking guy, right? Then they talk about they don't know his motive behind it. It's very clear his motive behind it. But whatever. He killed the one fucking dude. He's surrounded by like 25 guards. They got him in bulletproof vests and shit. Ain't nobody about to hurt him. If anything, the people would hurt y'all. But him, they ain't gonna fucking touch him. They love him. They want him free. Hell, the feds, the police, the state, whatever, they convict most people because of the shit they post on social media. Because of what people post. So that means they got motherfuckers whose job is to just sit and scour the internet and just look at shit. Trending shit, non-trending shit. Shit that's going on in their city, close to their city, out their city. That's all their job is just sit and watch the fucking internet. Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat's probably all pulled up on one screen. They know that the people like him. And that's why they added the domestic terrorism. They try and get Buddy out the paint. Because they know damn well they ain't going to convict him. They not going for it. You gotta kind of respect it though. I fuck with it though, because it's like that lets you know that the people that do this, they not retarded. It'd be wise of you to stay out they radar. But you know, a lot of people, they not. I know a lot of people who do. What is the word I'm looking for? They do exclusive content. They do private porn. They do, actual porn. They do whatever it takes to get them dollar bills, yo. And I gotta respect the hustle. I respect the fact that you're doing what you need to do to make that money, to a degree. But I don't think people truly understand the downside to pornographic content. So when you make this shit, you gotta understand that it comes with everyone in your life who ever had an inkling or a thought about you. They're gonna pay for it. That means your uncles, your father, your cousins, maybe some aunts. All them crazy motherfuckers who was on some look but don't touch, or probably did touch, or, just the people that were secretly plotting on you, waiting for you to get older, teachers, shit like that. The creepy old man down the road. When they find out that they can look at you naked for any price, does not matter. Whatever you post your online pictures for, right? You got $6.99 butthole pictures. They're going to pay that. They're going to make an account and they're going to pay for it. And there's got to be something in you that says, fuck it. You can look. Because at that, do you know that this is going to happen? You have to know. There has to be some party that knows that, you know what? These people that I don't really want to see me will see me. They will pay that shit. Monthly. They will take screenshots. They will find a way to get this video off. This picture's off. Are you okay with that? The average person who makes an account only clears like $200 a month. So is it worth it? Is letting the community have access to you for a fee worth it? For $200 a month. What the fuck are you really buying with that? And then you got the ones that go a little bit crazier, the ones that make a little bit more than the average. I think they pull like $5K a month, or somewhere between $3 and $5K a month. Is that still worth it? Now, mind you, everyone wants to be like the top bitches that be pulling in like $4 mil a month, $2 mil a month, shit like that. That's different. That is completely different. That is on a whole nother level of different. And I get it. Get a camera, set it up, press power, and press shoot. You know what I mean? And I think those ones that make all that kind of money, they also do other shit. So it's not just exclusive online content. I think they collab. They do, Pornhub and X videos and all that other shit. So they on a different scale. And they probably don't do all the other shit for free just so people will be forced to come pay for this shit. But being a part-time OnlyFans, a little e-girl, that's gotta be crazy, yo. And then imagine failing. Imagine you created this shit. You're like, all right, people gonna buy these nudes. You make the account. You post the account. And let's say you had it up for 100 days. You got 7 subscribers. That's all you could pull. Maybe 20. Let's call it 20. Let's keep them pervy. That's gotta be a huge blow to the. It's gotta be a huge punch to the confidence, to the self-esteem, to the self-worth. Because if all you could manage to pull was 20 people, 200 people, not even 200 people paying you $5 a month is good money. But if all you could get was 20 people to give you $5, what are you doing with that? That's $100. I could have did that math. I'm not. That's nothing. Like, realistically, what you doing with that? You ain't buying shit. You gonna buy food, yeah, some makeup, and at that point, what's the point? You create this for nothing. Like being a failed rapper, failed entertainer, failed basketball player, I don't know, failed podcast, whatever. You make content, it don't blow up. Alright, you can walk away from it, you can keep doing it, it don't matter. You could delete it and it never really happened. But with porn, nah, that shit happened. And there's nothing you can do about that. It's just there. It's the failed is there, and the pictures is forever there. I mean, like, yeah, all the other shit is forever there too, but you could legit kind of pull all that shit off and make it very hard to find. Like, once a song get deleted off of SoundCloud on YouTube, unless someone saved it, it's gone. But the internet, when it comes to pictures and shit, it'll still find the image. Think I'm bullshit. Look some shit up on Google Lens. You'll find a whole lot of shit. You like, damn. It had to really scrub, but it found it. It pulled it from somewhere. I don't know. You gotta think about these things that come with this industry, this level of what the fuck be going on with y'all. I truly don't understand. The porn industry is actually it's entertaining. It's a very interesting industry because it's like you people have that much time to just jerk off and throw money at people so you can. I never fully understood the concept of paying to jerk off because what? Because if I'm gonna throw that much money into the desire to do what I want to do or the desires of the flesh, why not just buy a prostitute? At that point, I can at least have some real coochie or whatever it is that you want. And most women, for the right price, would do damn near anything. You got women going all the way over to the Middle East to get pissed on by them fucking oil tycoons just so they can have some money. So I mean, like, I don't think there's a lot off the table. What is that one podcast where Shorty talking about the dude paid her a whole lot of money to dunk her head in the toilet and butt fuck her. Like, the right amount of money ain't really much off the table. So, save your $300, your $200, whatever, for the month, and just get you a prostitute at this point, because fuck that. When I used to work security a long time ago, it was at one of these high-rises. First of the month would roll by, everybody got their stamps, they got their social security, they got checks, you know what I mean? You could tell the 1st through the 5th, people got paid. And there were signs. They got paid. Well, every month, between the 1st and the 5th, there was this old man. He always had this red suit. Every month. Every beginning of the month, had the red suit. It looked kind of velvety. I don't know. But it was, red slick pants. The black button-up, red tie, the red blazer. He had the red hat with the feather in it. He had this cane that was gold and red. He was the man. He had the black and red loafers. He'd come downstairs. He'd get in a minivan. It would be a purple minivan. It was always a purple minivan. They would leave. They'd be gone for like an hour or two, and he'd come back. He always came back with a bucket of KFC. So he had 2 buckets in his hands, and he always had 2 ladies. They were some big bitches, too. He had 2 ladies, and they had food and bags in their hand, and they're going up the elevator with this man. And You wouldn't see him till the morning. Now, mind you, I worked overnight security. I think my day started at 6. Yeah, it was 12 hours, 6 to 6. No. I believe it was something like that. I think it was 12 hours, 6 to 6. Or was it 10 hours? Whatever, that doesn't matter. All I know is when I got there, I saw this bullshit fuckery happen. And when I left, I saw the women leave. And that was the only time you would see this man. I don't think he left his apartment the other 30 to 31 days. I think he just stayed in his room and waited till he got his money back. And he'd go buy them whores again. And it's like, at that point, just be like him. You know what? Once a month, I can guarantee on the 3rd, I can get me some fried chicken, or I can get me some cooch. Fuck it. At this point, he living a life that some of y'all wish you could live. Some of y'all wish y'all could do that. Be the man with the plan. I respect it, though. But at that point, just be like him. Put your money aside for your promiscuous acts. He had 2 bitches and KFC. And they picked him up. So it's not like it's far out there. What is y'all paying to jerk off to? These girls will never talk to you. They will never hang out with you. They will never love you. You will never be the one for them. Because the dudes they're interested in ain't interested in them. And then they get them and then they get treated like shit because the men don't fucking like them. It's a vicious cycle. So what you pour money in hoping that like, oh, she'll talk to you? Fuck no. She's gonna talk to the dude who doesn't pay her any fucking attention and wish she would die. That's the one she's gonna talk to. And all you've done is help a nigga like me get along, get further. You know what's crazy is I used to have my 2 exes. There was 2 of them. And I'd have passwords to their Facebook. I didn't ask for it, they give it to me. Sometimes I would utilize it. And it's a nigga like me replying to the niggas like you in her inbox. And hey, I had a long day. I'm hungry. I could use some food. Send it to the Cash App. Or hey, I need a ride. Can you get me an Uber? That was me. That was fucking me. Making goofy niggas like you pay for shit that I wanted to do. Niggas was buying food, sending money to the Cash App, all kinds of shit. Hoping that she would hang out with them. Let's go kart, sweetheart. No, not today. How many times y'all gonna get rejected for y'all walk the fuck away? I'm gonna be honest with you. 1, and I'm like, all right, cool. You have a great life, sweetheart. Sometimes you find one person that's, maybe I'll try 2 or 3 more times. But there's a limit before I'd be like, all right, fuck this. I'm not about to keep trying with you. And yeah, you niggas be going so hard for females that don't even know you fucking exist. And half the time it's a nigga like me playing on your pocket so I can get what I need to get. Never understood this. Stop paying these bitches for anything. It don't matter what it is. If she asks for it, just say no. If you don't fuck with her like that, or she don't fuck with you like that, and you don't know, like, if there's any doubt in your mind that she don't fuck with you, don't pay for a motherfucking thing. Tell her ass, nope. When you first meet, you should not just be throwing bread because you set an expectation that you will gonna pay for everything. Nope. And if you lose it, you lose it. And if you lose him, you lose him. It is what it is. But when you come through the door paying for shit, eventually the money runs out. Eventually you gotta wait till the next check. That just creates problems. Don't be that guy. Because then you run into a nigga like me. And I'm going to sit there and be like, yeah. Buy these shoes. Buy this. Buy that. Yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm all for it. If these niggas want to be milk them. And I will gladly sit there and help you. And you know what's crazy is, I do it on a smaller scale. I did it on a smaller scale. I don't do the shit because I don't got time to sit there and talk to you weird ass niggas. It's a whole bigger scale when you're looking at the porn industry. You're looking at OnlyFans. You're looking at, the e-girls on Twitch and shit like that. You're looking at the type of shit Andrew Tate and them got in trouble for. It wasn't really all the other shit. It was the fact they was robbing you dumbass niggas blind on a larger scale. They had you niggas sending in thousands and thousands of dollars. Yeah, they pulling off 10K heist on y'all dumb fucks. Because y'all think, oh, if I send her a little 15K, she'll fuck with me. She'll go on a date with me. No, sir. This girl sleeps in a fucking dungeon on a cot, maybe a pillow. She brings in enough money that week. You think she's about to go on a date with you? No, not at all. Y'all gotta wise up. Understand where the hoes is and where the good woman is, and leave them hoes the fuck alone. Or you play the game and you accept what it comes with. I play the game and I accept what it comes with. And when I'm tired of playing the game, I'll be there with the good bitches at. So I find it real. It's actually entertaining. Actually, I didn't even know was a thing. Was that Pornhub does a end of the year review of all the things that were searched up and, what states were looking at what the most, like what was the most searched thing in that state, stuff like that. Really weird. New York was Turkish. Thought that was kind of odd. And then there's like some states where it's grayed out because they don't allow that kind of shit. They don't allow you to look at pornography online. Or you have to put in you gotta verify it's you. You gotta scan your ID. And no one's willing to do that. Like, you gotta be a next level gooner to do that. When you're just a part-time jorker, where you're just like, you know what, I think I'll rub one out today. And then you go online, you type in your website, and then it's like, we need a picture of your ID. No. Not gonna happen. But when you can just hop on and go, it's just like, yeah, I'm 18, and it's like, cool, you're in. That's different. You're going to look at whatever you want. Now, if you're creating an account to watch porn, that's also really weird, because why are you creating an account? Why are you putting your email address on there? It's weird. Why are you putting your real name? Like, when it comes to watching that type of shit, it's supposed to be disgusting. It's supposed to be dirty. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be like, I should be watching this shit. Not creating a fucking account and saving your favorite videos. That shit is weird. It's weird. And then the amount of time people are spending watching this shit is insane. Like, the breakdown of everything that is going on is just insane. Like, the longest time spent in Mexico watching videos on average is 11 minutes. The longest time spent watching videos in the U.S. is 11 minutes. The highest time that people watch this shit is between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. Monday through Wednesday. It looks like those are their most popular days. Monday is popular, Friday is the least popular. Why? Because they got paid, they buying puss. And I find it entertaining that the top searches that people are looking at is some type of homosexual related content or real amateur type shit. Like, people are looking for they're looking for the biggest cock they can find, or they're going for, you know what, I want to see real. I want to see the passion. I don't want the simulated pizza man thing. I want to see a wife and a husband. They're looking at fucking cheating wives and shit. People want to see real. Yeah, it's weird because, like, you can just Find real. And then I also want to know if you're looking for cheating wives, or like you secretly want to cheat on your wife, or like, what's the deal? What's the scoop? Why do you look this shit up? See, people got all the sick, twisted shit. Why not just go out of town, go to Vegas or something, get you the shittiest room and buy a whore and do what you want and call it a day and go home, and you keep those dirty skeletons in the closet. Or if you can't go to Vegas, go 3 towns over and do your dastardly deeds out there. That way, if shit leaks, it's big out there. It doesn't the shit slope doesn't go to your hometown. You don't shit where you eat. If you're gonna have a mistress, you have one in Buffalo or Syracuse or some shit. New York City. Somewhere far enough to where it's like, yeah, I can come see you. If she says fucking, puts everything on Facebook, yeah, it's popular in Buffalo. It ain't coming up here. The bitch will never see it. Don't take my advice. I'm not teaching you how to cheat. I am not teaching you how to cheat. I do want y'all to protect yourselves from these predatory men and women out here, though. Understand who you're talking to and understand the game that comes with it. Never outplay your role. You should know your role walking through the door. And if you have any questions, just automatically assume you are nothing and play that role. It's better for your heart. I never fully understood why people fall for the entrepreneur bros. The niggas that talk, but like you know it's bullshit. Why do y'all fall for that? And if you don't know it's bullshit, how don't you know it's bullshit? Because either A, you must be slow, or B, you must really not be cultured. And you still shouldn't fall for any of that shit. You really fell for the nigga sitting in a private jet with a bunch of chains on telling you he made all this with 10 rental homes? Really? You fell for that shit, bro? You can fake jewelry all the time. You can buy quality diamonds for really cheap. Like, understand diamonds ain't really that expensive. It's the labor that costs to put them in is what's expensive. If you actually talk to a jeweler that truly ain't trying to scam you, or you meet some some friends in that industry that'll tell you them shit's really not that expensive, anyone can afford a diamond. It's the tedious setting them, because when it comes to setting them, you have to drill the holes into the mold, into the gold, the silver, whatever. And then you have to sit in that magnifying glass and put them fucking things in there. That's expensive. Even moissanite. Yes, it's a lab-grown diamond. It's not a natural-grown diamond. It's fake, whatever. It's still going to pass the diamond tester. It's still going to shine like a motherfucker when lights hit it, okay? What happens is it's expensive to set the shit. So the reason why cubic zirconia is so cheap is because robots set it. They just, like, when humans set things, there's imperfections because people fuck up. That's what makes it expensive. When it's lab done and it's just a machine putting the holes, everything is precise and nice and finely tuned and it works. And that's why it's cheap. Because your people's time ain't fucking cheap. So you let some dude with a fake fucking chain trick you. It's not hard to rent a private jet. You don't really need to take off in the fucking thing. You can just rent it for an hour to sit there while you shoot a video and then hop the fuck off. And you fell for it. You fell for some fucking dude that lives in Thailand and had a bunch of ladies around him, and he told you, you know what, buy this course and I'll teach you how to get bitches. And you fell for it. Of course you're going to have bitches when you go to the DR in Thailand. They cost $50 for the night. No shit. You fell for it. How do y'all fall for the entrepreneur bros? If you can get 15 rental homes before 30, you made it. How the fuck you getting 15 rental homes before 30? They don't teach you that part. Where you getting the money from? You know how hard it is to get people to sponsor you for one home? You should keep the, what is the rule? What the fuck is it? The rice or whatever that thing is where you just rinse and repeat. Yeah, eventually you're going to find a dud. Eventually you're going to get a house where they like, we'll give you, if you paid 60, they offering 68. How do you fall for this fuckery? I will never understand y'all. Y'all paying for courses. If people truly wanted you to know this information, they wouldn't be charging you astronomical prices to teach it to you. Especially the entrepreneur bros. Don't listen to them. I ain't gonna lie, there's a couple of them that's real motivation-y. They get you motivated. Yeah, they probably could sell you a course. But from what I've understood, what I've learned, I think the people who genuinely don't mind teaching this shit, they shit not expensive. Like, if you look at, I'm only gonna tell you about two. Alex Ramosi and Brandon Carter. If you look at, like, their courses that they sell, I think Alex's is like $20 a month, and Brandon Carter's is like 15 or some shit like that. Or I think you can just buy it outright for like $200 or something like that. It's affordable. But then you got these other motherfuckers that's like, oh, I'll teach you how to sell on Amazon. It's only $5K. It's only $10K. Niggas ain't teaching you shit. They stealing your money. And your dumb ass paid them to do it. It's a nigga like me sitting behind the scenes trying to get you out your fucking dollars. You gotta protect yourselves, man. The internet is an evil place. You are not safe there. Protect yourself and your kids at all costs. All right, y'all. We're going to call it a day. We're going to wrap it up. It's been a minute since I gave y'all full 40 minutes. Typically don't get that. I've been hitting around the 30. But we're going for 40 this time. We're going back to the 40-minute content form. I want to thank the boys and girls over at Patreon. You guys are amazing. I love everything about you and all you do. I thank you for standing by me in these horrible times. These are dark times, but my voice is not choked by fear. I do appreciate all of you. You are loved and appreciated. Patreon.com/Ring to the Real. Now, if you are listening on Apple or Spotify, hit like and hit the share. Send to a friend, a loved one, an enemy. And then go to the YouTube so you can see this beautiful sweater. So you can, you feel me? So you can feel the festivities around this motherfucker. And if you're on YouTube, where you should be, like, comment, share, subscribe. Send to a friend. Send to a loved one. Send to an arch enemy. Send this. Just send it. As a Christmas gift, just send this. This is amazing. This is the gift that keeps on giving, you know? We're on the road. We're doing big things. We're on the road to actually doing the big one. If they actually get rid of TikTok, I actually think that will help. That will actually fucking help. They're talking about getting rid of TikTok, so if they get rid of TikTok, we have officially made it. If they don't, we'll keep climbing. Tune in next week, y'all. We're going to do it bigger next week.